Alrighty, so this is it. So let's do a quick walk around. I just gave it a really quick rinse right now. Overall, it looks like a great, beautiful, nice car. Quick walk around with the car. I just rinsed it out, so it's maybe look a little wet, but looks good overall. Alright, so kind of the first things I wanted to point out, some of the things that I noticed right away when I look at the vehicle. Now, I noticed on the rear, on the tail lights, and I went with my service manager already to check up and see what was going on with this. They told me they recently got this vehicle in, and that they were already aware of it, since they bought it over at the auction, that they needed to replace the tail lights. They said that this is something definitely, that we will replace for you. They're apparently the tail lights look broken. It looks like somebody probably in the past, whoever owned the vehicle probably had some issues with somebody, and they look like they probably hit their tail lights just to, just try to get back at them. But they didn't damage any of the body. Thankfully, these are parts that are replaceable. There's like, I don't know if you kind of see, this is broken here on this side. The other one I noticed too. I look closer to it. Looks like they tried to break it here. They didn't do it very well, but we're gonna replace both of these for you to make sure that they're brand new and that there's no issues going on with it overall, okay? But overall, nothing to worry about. Like I said, I'm gonna point out all the negatives I can find. I'm gonna put myself in your shoes. I don't want to lose the deal, if we're being honest either. I'm just being completely honest with you. Like I said, we will replace it for you. Let's see. Other than that, everything else looks pretty solid on the car. I was looking closer and closer to the paint. The paint looks really good. It doesn't look like it's been damaged or anything. I didn't find any scratches. Overall, let's see. Maybe like this here. Like little things like this. I'm sure this is something that we can definitely touch up and probably buff out. There's little things like this here. On the side of the wheel, little things like this here. This is definitely something that we can buff out. Any little thing that I can point out to you, I'm pretty confident that we will be able to, to work on. Our goal is here that every vehicle that comes in, before it leaves our lot, we want to make sure that it looks as new as possible as we can make it. Okay, this is one of the things that we are known for here. Let's see here. I'm just kind of going to be looking closer at the car. You see, there's another, very, very minor. It's really nothing. It's a black car. On black cars, it's very, very hard to find a car with, not one single scratch unless you buy it straight off the dealership, brand new. But overall, honestly, for a black car, this thing's in really, really good shape. A lot of black cars, you can see the swirls and scratches and stuff. This one doesn't even look like it's been through the car wash before. So that's a huge plus. A lot of people like to go take their cars through car washes. You'll be able to see all these weird swirls and scratches all over the car. Now, this one looks really well maintained on it overall. Let's see, one of the other little things I want to kind of point out, like this here too. It's just something that we can definitely buff out for you. It shouldn't be an issue. But let's take a look at the interior. Let's see here. I guess we'll start with the back. Alright, so the back of the interior, overall, the door, let's see, for example, this door looks really good. The back seats look like they're really good shape. It's still a fairly new car. There shouldn't be any issues with it overall as far as the interior. What I really look out for when I'm looking at the interior is looking for if there's any rips, tears, anything like that in the vehicle. Overall, these seats look like they're really, really good condition. It doesn't even look like anybody's really sat back here before. That other door there looks really, really good. The car looks great. Everything so far, other than the tail lights in the back, which is something that we can get replaced, looks fantastic. Okay, let's see here. Let me turn down the volume inside and take a look at the. All right, so this is pretty much inside of the vehicle here. It's really nice. The door on this side here looks great. It looks fantastic. Nothing. The steering wheel doesn't even look like it has any wear and tear. This seat right here, everything looks intact. Everything looks really, really good in the car. The interior. This one does have, your sunroof pretty much comes standard with all these cars here. We'll make sure that works. Okay. Let's sunroof works. You know, it goes all the way to the back, should come all the way up to the front. Click the button. There we are. Then I believe these should go up as well, you know, if you wanted to. There we are. Flat back. Close that. So that does work, you know, sunroof does work. Go ahead and close this as well. Let's see, as far as the interior of the vehicle, some of the cool features that I guess I'll kind of go over with you a little bit here. Let's see here, let me turn down the fan a little bit. Okay, so let's see here. All right. And this one does unfortunately come with one key. I know you told me that you wanted 2 keys. Unfortunately, we only have 1 key for this vehicle here. It could be a possibility since they told me that it was a new, you know, new coming in car. It's a possibility, you know, that we may receive another key for you as well. The manual looks like it is missing for this particular car here as well. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna go ahead and get you another manual from a different car. They're the same exact thing on these cars here. Let's see here. Yeah, so I mean, overall in this car, I mean, this thing has, you know, and I know you can kind of see the flickering. It's not, you know, it doesn't look like that in person. That's just how the way that the camera catches it here. We'll kind of go over to our home menu here. You see we have radio, media. Pretty much radio is pretty standard, you know, pretty self-explanatory. Radio, media is basically USB, disc, phones, you know, Bluetooth connections, all that stuff. So, you know, as well as telephone, you can connect your telephone, talk with a microphone on the system. Vehicle, then consumption that we have here, there's tag, you know, other couple little small things that we have here. You know, there's even apps, phone book, new. I mean, this thing's insane. It has so many different things that we can, you know, offer you here. Let's see here, let's go back to the other, you know, up here as well we have your nav, radio, media, telephone, vehicle, system settings, etc., time display. Kind of get a little good feel of the navigation on this one here. You know, it's very, very neat. I wish this, you know, wasn't kind of blinking. Let me see if I get it closer to you, kind of make it seem a little bit better for you. But yeah, I mean, navigation is pretty you know, explanatory. Everything seems to work as far as navigation. You can zoom in, zoom out. You know, so many nice things that you can do here with it. Let's go ahead and see. Let's go back. Let's see here. Let's go to telephone. Here, let's go up to radio. I mean, radio is pretty self-explanatory. You know, it has its radio, HD radio. I skimmed through, you know, a whole bunch of radio stations, obviously there. Let's see here. Let's go over to media. On media, as far as this one, you know, it's pretty basic. Really, what people would mostly use it for is just for your Bluetooth device. All that stuff, just to go ahead and connect your Bluetooth. Telephone, you'll be able to connect your telephones here, connect all your contacts, get all that stuff ready for you. As far as for your vehicle settings here, you know, this is really nice. You know, you can change time, you can check your consumption for the vehicle. On this one here, miles per gallon. Operator's manual as well. I mean, you can even see the manual on here, you know. So this is really neat, really cool feature that I think Mercedes has given us here. So you can pretty much see the owner's manual for it here. Keyword, visual search, so many different ways to, you know, to look up information for your own vehicle. So let's kind of go out of this here. Let's go over to system settings down here. As far as system settings here, you know, it's pretty simple. You know, pretty much just the settings for your vehicle, favorite functions, language, display, Bluetooth. You know, it's a bunch of different settings on here as well. So for now, let's just go ahead and let's keep it over at navigation for now. I'll just kind of, just so you can see a little bit closer on the buttons that we have here. Your climate control does have your seat warmers, have your cooling seats as well. I mean, all this seems to work. I just turned it on. I felt it kick in right away. So that all this stuff does work on it. You have your sport mode, your comfort mode here. So you can also lift your vehicle as well here. Let's say if there's anything that needed to be done, your suspension will go up a little bit higher. Okay, so that's you know, that's pretty neat. As far as your seat controls, are going to be on this side here. You do have your blind spot assist. It's kind of hard to see. The little triangle there means you have your blind spot assist as well. Automatic lights. Be able to fold your mirrors in when you're parking. So that's pretty neat. You know, those work. And that's nice. I guess we can go ahead and take it for a quick spin, just kind of see how it feels. This one does have a you know, push button start on it. Change it in gears. I'm not sure if you know, I mean, it's pretty simple. Push the button, push your foot on the brake, push it all the way down, knocks it in drive. Okay, we do have paddle shifters with this one as well, your plus and your minus on here. Okay, so let's go ahead and take it for a quick real quick spin here, just so you can kind of see, you know, I guess it's really hard for you to tell the way that it drives, but I kind of confirm that with you here. The only message that I see is just says replace key battery. That's not an issue. It's something that we can definitely replace for you. Okay. Let's see here. You can see the miles of the car. 38,171. Those are the official miles for the car. Okay. Here, I'm gonna take it out to the street real quick. Thank you for your patience. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, we have a large amount of inventory here, 900 cars plus, and we sell over 450 cars, you know, a month here. We sell more than over half of our inventory here. So this is what we, you know, we really focus. Mercedes and BMW is usually what we'll focus on here. Going over little bumps there. I mean, this thing feels great so far. Suspension feels good. Doesn't feel like anything's loose so far on it. Okay. So let me go ahead and get gonna pick it up to speed here a little bit, just so we can make sure everything feels good, shifts good, suspension feels good. Let's see here. Alrighty. So here it is. I mean, it picks up pretty well, you know. I mean, very, very responsive to the both pedals, you know, gas and the brake as well. They both feel really, really good overall. Here, let me put my seatbelt on so it won't be beeping at me. Yeah, just take it for a quick spin here, make a quick U-turn just to confirm and make sure that everything feels good on the car. But yeah, I mean, these are, I think you're looking for a really nice car here. I think you're really gonna enjoy it. All right, so here we are. You can kind of pay attention, I guess, to the RPMs. The car feels great. Everything feels really, really good on it. Drives good, no issues. I mean, picked up speed really well. All the shifting really well. Make a quick U-turn here just so I can get a feel of the suspension, make sure that there's no clicking, popping, any weird noises coming out of the suspension on this car. Okay. Here it is. Let's see here. Alrighty. Very, very smooth. No clicking, no popping. Drives great. And I haven't, you know, I'm only giving it half pedal too. I mean, these things are insanely quick. They're really fast, very luxurious. Great sound system, very comfortable car. I mean, this is it. But yeah, I mean, overall, I mean, this is it. You know, please let me know if you have any other questions, concerns, if you'd like to move forward with this. You know, I'd love to help you go ahead and get that done as soon as possible before somebody else takes this vehicle out of our hands. Yeah, I mean, just let me know if there's anything else. Okay. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if there's any other questions, please let me know.